Oh, I'm supposed to wake up now. Good
Hello
morning.
again. Hello, hello.
How are you guys?
It is Friday. Can you believe it?
No.
Yeah, me either.
And allergies, for some reason today, I can't stop sneezing.
I think the
pollen
pollen
is
must be up
awful.
there somewhere.
It's awful. Did you notice at the end of our driveway, like when you pull into our parking lot, there is a big yellow spot on the pavement that looks like somebody took yellow spray paint?
Where a puddle of water was,
Uh-huh.
and the pollen had pooled in there.
Uh-huh.
And so the water dissipated,
Yep.
evaporated, whatever it does.
Yep.
But the pollen didn't.
Yep.
It's the craziest looking thing.
Yep. 100%. I don't know if I still have it or not, but I do have. Hold on, I have to delete a couple of things. Oh, I did finally get Gary's picture of the snow yesterday.
Oh, cool.
I finally.
Little did we know. If you looked at the radar, you said, "Oh, there's some rain moving up through there, all through the East Coast. I guess Ohio Valley, up through Pennsylvania, New York, parts of the mountains of Virginia, that kind of thing." But it was technically like a nor'easter. I mean, along the shore, the winds were kicking.
Oh, it was angry.
Nuts.
It was angry.
Yeah.
100% angry. All right, I found that. There's Gary's picture. There's this one that I also found. And I'm trying to think what else I found that was funny. Oh, I did it it's on my phone. That's where I found it.
Oh, okay.
Who was it that posted it?
What are you looking for?
Hold on. It was kind of what we were talking about yesterday. So I'm going to send it to myself, and then I can pull it up.
Hey, it's Victoria. Friday. You got that right.
Thank goodness.
Happy Friday.
Oh, there it is. And then there's that. And then
there's that.
There's that. Yeah, hold on a second here. Oh, I cannot stop sneezing. I mean, like, well, you've seen me all day.
Yeah.
I keep sneezing. I mean, and when we're on the radio and Bill's talking, I don't want to like sneeze loudly because I normally sneeze fairly loudly. So I'm doing the whole thing.
That's hard to do. And unless you're one of those people that make the big ordeal, the biggest part of their sneeze is the before sneeze, actually. You're just like out of the way, and all of a sudden you hear.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
What's that?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Sorry.
Where are we? Here we are. But no, I just can't stop sneezing. For some reason today, it's awful.
Man, oh man.
Awful sauce. All right, so remember how we were talking about things that you can't like make up driving down the road?
Oh, crazy things you see.
A friend of mine actually saw this and took this picture yesterday and posted it on her Facebook. That's a whole bunch of bicycles.
Oh,
thrown in the back of the pickup truck.
Like haphazardly, and then
just like piled on.
Are they
yeah.
bungee corded
I
down
don't know. Wow. I couldn't really see that closely, but yeah.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? 100%. And this is yesterday at Gary's house.
Okay.
There's the snow.
All right, and there's the Amish fire pit.
There's the Amish fire pit.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then there was this is what I feel like today.
Wait a minute. This isn't a yellow brick road. It's pollen. Oh, no.
That's what it looks like outside. It's awful.
The Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Lion do not look happy.
No, neither does Dorothy or Toto. And then, let me think. Oh, then this made me laugh.
I was lonely until I glued a coffee cup on top of my car. Now everyone waves at me.
I think it's funny.
It is. Hey, Gary. Gary's chimed in. 34 this morning. Looking for a high of 46.
And there was such a nor'easter. It did some severe damage at my neighbors.
What did?
The wind.
Yeah, it's never going to be the same. I don't think they'll recover.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking a group effort they could rebuild.
Maybe.
I'm thinking.
That's possible.
Possibly. I don't know. Who knows?
Perrin.
Good morning, Perrin.
What's going on with everybody today?
Oh, there it is. I can hear it now. It's like I couldn't hear anything. It sounded like a shh, but actually, yeah, it's Paul Simon. I heard it. But yeah, those looks very. Yes. It
Mhm.
does look like the Beverly Hillbillies. I agree.
Oh, it does. Yeah. That's
And
for
see,
sure.
I'm gonna actually go and pull it up so I can actually see. Oh, Perrin's working this morning.
Arr.
Wow. What's the occasion? Like, you mean, no, not right now, though. You probably have to go in at like 9:30 or 10, right? I'm guessing. Did you guys open at what, 11? Is that what we decided?
Ah,
And I'm opening this up big so I can look at it.
okay.
Oh, it is strapped. Yeah, they have, but there must be 30 bikes on that pickup truck. Oh, there's two.
Two what?
There's two trucks.
There's
With-
two trucks?
There's one in front of the other truck.
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
notice that. Hold on. Now I got to go and do what I got to do. Ruth, good morning. I've been visiting the grandchildren, brought them to the beach for 3 days. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
Did you
wow.
hit all the restaurants? Oh, she worked double yesterday. She has to be at 9:30. Oh my goodness. No, seriously, if you look at that, the pickup truck in front of the pickup truck
Right.
also has a ton of bicycles on top of it.
Victoria's right. It does look like the Beverly Hillbillies.
It does.
It does. That's hysterical.
I can see like Granny in a rocking chair up on the top.
Man.
But no, literally, there's two pickup trucks. They are strapped down though.
Wow.
I could see that. Oh. Oh my goodness. So you brought him to the beach for 3 days. I'm assuming you came to this beach, Miss Ruth,
Yeah, where are you?
or was it the OC beach? Oh my goodness.
It's as old Blake Shelton would have said, it's some beach.
It's some beach somewhere.
Remember that song? It's a country song.
Some beach.
Somewhere.
Something. Yeah. I do remember that one. Oh, KDH.
All right.
Are you still here, Ruth, or did you leave already?
Oh man. So she said she hit all the restaurants. You need to hit a couple of locals joints. Is
probably did.
is John's open yet?
I think so. Yeah.
Up in Kitty Hawk on the beach road?
But she's in KDH. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she's in Chesapeake now. Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
All right. Well, maybe next time. Gary, what are you up to this weekend? You're just showing pictures of your snow from yesterday.
Yes, we did that
And your
earlier.
fire pit. And
It's a good looking fire.
what was it
pit.
he had planted? Is that some of the trees he had planted?
He had
there?
trees. Yep. Hold on. Let me pull it back up again. John's is open. Yeah, I thought
Okay,
so.
cool.
Where's Gary's snow? There's Gary's snow.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't see-
to the left there.
Oh, I think those are just shrubs.
Shrubs. Okay.
That's just some kind of shrubbery.
All right.
It doesn't have any leaves on it right now because it's cold.
Gotcha. That's some definite snow, though. Wow.
She'll be coming down the mountain. No, just kidding.
She comes coming down the mountain when she comes.
Yeah, exactly. We're talking about the snow though. She'll be riding 6 white horses when
There
she
it
goes.
is.
You remember that
I
one?
couldn't remember it. Yeah.
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Yeah.
Good old John's dolphin boat.
I've
Patty,
never had one. I always get the burgers.
well, they're good too.
Mm-hmm.
Dolphin boats over the top though with their special tartar sauce they have. And,
Is
Any
it
of the-
fried?
oh yeah.
Yeah, see, no.
Yeah.
I'm not a fried fish person. I'm just not.
yeah.
I love French
but it's
fries.
so good, and it's like a dark beer batter.
Okay.
You know the texture of the beer
Yep.
batter. It's
Yep.
just like a dark.
See,
Um,
I don't do fried shrimp. I don't do fried crab cakes.
No,
I
no.
don't do
Not a paid advertisement for John's, just an observation.
right.
I personally think they've been here long enough. They
Well, didn't they just recently change hands?
Yeah,
They're
John
keeping it.
Tice.
Yeah.
We talked to John.
Yes, he was in
Here.
Florida, wasn't he?
He moved to Florida.
Yep.
He and his family, I think his parents started it.
Mhm.
Aaron can probably chime right in here and tell the story, but John ran that for quite a while. And I've always thought the coolest thing about John was he'd always had a pretty cool sports car parked out. He'd change, be Corvettes
Oh,
or
cool.
something. And he'd always have it just sitting out, kind of behind the place a little bit.
Mhm. They don't have much parking though.
Nope, not a lot. Yeah, if you got one of the 6 cars that can get in there, you're golden.
Yeah, but if not, don't.
Yeah, you're up a creek.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, not much has changed at
Big
John's.
John and
It's
Miss
all
Pat.
still good. It's
Big
all still
John,
good.
Big John and Miss Pat opened it.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Today 8:30 eye appointment. 11 o'clock. Take my crazy sister to.
We're going to be talking about 10 things about women that men didn't know until moving in with one. This could be a good list.
I'm thinking.
I think Yeah.
I'm thinking Mr. D could probably relate to a lot of these things on this list
really?
about me.
Okay. All right.
Maybe.
Well, let's have a little fun.
Okay.
Plus, bow time coming up in about 10 minutes.
All right.
Cindy's got the word. Parents,
Happy.
don't go anywhere.
All right, I can't hear a word he's saying, so. Jason Jordan. Yep. Let's get the
Mighty, 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 mighty love. That's right. Your station for the killer hits. 102.5, the Shark, the Spinners, and the mighty, 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 mighty love. It is 8:11. Can you feel it just a little bit in our voice?
Friday.
Friday. Yeah.
Yes.
Looking for the weekend. It's here. You almost smell it. It might be
Oh, I
breakfast.
can.
It might be breakfast you're smelling too. So just say.
I don't.
And
no. Is that bacon?
could be, and some sunshine and a little wind, if you could smell that.
Yeah, sunshine, breezy today, 63, mostly cloudy tonight. Continued breezy, overnight low 43 with winds gusting near 30 miles an hour. Now, inland, you could see an overnight shower, so don't be surprised if you wake up in the morning and things are wet. Mostly sunny tomorrow, breezy and 60, then mostly sunny on Sunday and a high of 58.
All right, 43 right now in Camden, 54 in Buxton, 53 in Nags Head, 102.5 the Shark.
So some of these things are funny, but I'm thinking they're so true, or at least most of them.
What are you talking about?
Someone asked men to name things that they didn't know about women until they moved in with one. Whether they got married or, they're just, as my mother would say, shacking up, whatever.
Right.
But, and Mr. D's like, yep, her feet. Just like cats, women naturally gravitate to the warmest parts of the house.
That's very true.
And he said, quote, I'm honestly unsure if she loves me or just my excess heat.
Oh, I love you for your heat, man.
Well, my feet freeze. My feet are always cold when I get in bed, even though I always have to have them out of the covers when I first get I have to do that. Yeah. However, they're so cold, I will reach across the bed as far as I can go and put my feet on Mr. D's legs just to get them warm.
And hopefully he's asleep by then or he'd never get
No, he goes, what?
What are you doing?
Does Mrs. Thomas take very, very warm showers, like almost boiling water hot showers?
I really don't know.
How don't you know that?
I just don't. I don't know.
See, usually the women use all the hot water in the shower.
Well, we got 4 people in our house, so we got to kind of pace it just a little bit. You know?
And I'm guilty of this.
Mm-hmm.
They never finish their drinks.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Like for instance, I have a half of a cup of coffee right here.
Yeah.
And if I was at home, it would be on my counter in my kitchen. And Mr. D would walk out and he'd go,
you didn't finish your drink. Right?
Are you drinking this coffee or you just let it sit here all day? One of those. How about when she gets home, you probably do this, sort of, not that part, but the other part.
Yeah.
When we walk in the door, we go directly to the bedroom and we unhook it in the back, we take it off and we go, ah.
That means there's not a chance in heck you're going anywhere for the rest of the day.
Absolutely not.
Once the bra comes off at the end of the day, just like I take my belt off.
Uh-huh.
Or the guy on that the sitcom, the Goldbergs.
Yeah.
The dad that comes home.
Uh-huh.
As soon as the front door closes, he takes his belt off and his trousers fall.
Oh,
geez. And he walks around in his underwear. Now, I don't do that.
Yeah, no.
Right. But yeah, the bra thing is a real thing.
It is. It's like,
and yeah, if that's happened already, we're not going anywhere else.
I don't care
who calls for
forget
what.
Forget it. And I do have something else to talk about on that one. But have you ever noticed that you have a million black hair ties laying around the house, but they never have one?
Oh.
I can never find a hair tie when I want one.
Interesting.
But I have a whole drawer of them.
But you can't find one.
But I can never find one when I want one.
Okay. All right.
How about do you have a king size bed, right?
Well, yeah, we got a queen.
You got a queen. Okay.
What about the king?
Well, a 5 foot tall, 100-pound woman can take up the entire king size.
Yeah. And the covers, the cover monster.
And pillows.
Mm-hmm.
Women love pillows. Pillows everywhere.
That's so true.
And the only thing I can talk about with the belt, the closest men got to experience what women do with their bras when we had COVID and you came in the house and whipped that mask off.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
It was the same sigh.
Absolutely.
It was like, yes, they're free. I can breathe.
Oh, man.
Anything else that you discovered about Mrs. Thomas?
The temperature thing, we go back, that was the first thing on your list.
Yeah.
Searching for the warm spot. She seems to always find the coldest spot and has to have the biggest blanket.
Yeah.
That's just where you go.
And it leaves you sitting there with nothing.
I'm like, okay, time to start a fire in the fireplace, I guess.
That's so funny.
These are so true, no doubt about it. All right, stick around. We got more killer hits on the way. Within 10 minutes, it will be bow time. And Today in Music coming up.
Don't know what happened there.
Some weirdness.
Hi, Mr. Mike. How are ya? Oh, maybe that's why we couldn't hear it. Because the microphone was on. Somebody's calling us now too. We can't answer.
All right, let's see if we can catch up with everybody here.
All right, we have. All right, Jones is on Ruthless this summer. Dolphin Boat's the best. Big John Miss Pat. Jason Jordan is his wife to have it now.
Okay.
Victoria, I agree. His fireplace looks nice. Hi, Mike, and good morning, Wendy. And I cannot stop sneezing. Oh, hold on. I have another picture I'm going to throw.
Okay.
I'm going to throw out there once I send it to myself.
Hello, what's happening this morning?
I can find it. Oh, here we go. This one shows it well. This one shows it well.
Hey, Wendy.
Oh, my goodness. There is somebody that's calling us and calling us and calling us. And they were doing this all day yesterday. Let me go here. Hold on. I got to go through my whole process. Oh.
Okay. All right. It's good to know that John's is open. And yeah, they've been there for so long. It's just one of those places you got to go. I think every town's kind of got one. But, the Outer Banks has got 2 or 3 places like that. Snowbirds.
Dunes.
Another one.
Arch
Place.
Mm-hmm.
Dune Burger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's some of the joints there.
All right. Now I can go here. So stuffed. I'm like, I don't think I've showed you guys this yet.
Okay.
I don't think, but hold on. I'm loading them.
Oh, we're loading pictures up. All
Yep.
right.
All right. So this is how much pollen was. This was a week ago.
Okay.
Did I show you guys the pollen? See the yellow in the water?
Yeah, I believe
that's
that.
Pollen.
I believe that. Michael, we're doing good. It's been a little bit breezy. We got the rain finally out of our system. There's just a bunch of pollen laying everywhere.
Do you see that pollen though? In the water,
Yeah.
that yellow stuff that you see on the top of the water right there is pollen, which is explaining why I'm going.
Right. And let's see, Michael, Cindy and I are getting ready to head up to Elizabeth City tomorrow. We'll get prepared for that today. The Coast Guard Marathon's happening this weekend.
Yep.
They have a family fun day tomorrow with a 1K and a
5K, and then they just got all kinds of things for kids to do, and there's
band.
vendors, and there's a band, and there's
Yeah.
food, and a typical
Bouncy
festival.
bounces and stuff like that right there on the waterfront.
Typical festival, and we're going to be by the gazebo
Yeah.
or in the gazebo. I'm not sure. There's a star on top of the gazebo, and that's supposed to be where we are, but I don't know if we're actually in the gazebo because I'm thinking the band might be using the gazebo as a stage. Maybe
That would make sense to me.
I could be wrong.
Yep, could be.
But yeah. So
I remember they used to use that area up there for River Spree. I used to love to go. There's a festival they had up there. Can't remember if it was the spring or the fall, to be honest with you.
I don't
I
know.
want to say spring. Might have been the middle of the summer, for all I know. But they always had a good music.
Okay.
I saw the Platters there.
Wow.
Saw Michael Damian.
Oh,
They
rock
were talking
on.
about him yesterday, doing the
Good morning,
cover of Rock
Beth.
On. And just a bunch of other cool stuff happened there. Back in the 80s. That's
Gotcha.
that was it for me.
I am yawning.
And thank you for letting us reminisce yesterday with our buddy Hunt.
And it's his birthday too, by the way. So
Today's Hunt's birthday.
Hunt, if you are watching this and being incognito and not
Yeah.
letting us know, happy birthday.
He had a blast. And that was the idea. Hunt is so full of stories.
Well, the one story that he told me when I first met him,
Yeah.
because you guys heard yesterday how Andy Griffith's son and he were like the same age.
Yeah.
And he bought 2 dirt bikes, one for his daughter, one for his son. Daughter didn't want anything to do with it.
Right.
So he said, here, you guys. Well, he had to ride down the road a little bit. So along 64 as you're heading north, towards the north end of Manio, or not Manio, of Roanoke Island,
That used to be the entrance to the Outer Banks from the west.
Yes.
The Old Man's Harbor Bridge was
Yes.
the only way you could get in.
Well, they would ride along the side of the road, and it ended up basically wearing a path, which is why there's that nice bike path there now. But he said he remembers this was right before Andy Griffith died, or close to right before he died. And Mrs. Griffith called over
To the house.
to the house and talked to Hunt and said, Hunt, I know you're kind of into the electronics thing. They had the potato festival in May. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, basically he said, I know you're into electronics. Well, for some reason, Andy can't get this remote control to work on the TV. Can you come over when you get a chance and fix it? So,
imagine being summoned over to Andy
yeah,
Griffith's house
so
to work on his remote.
Hunt went over to Andy Griffith's house, knocked on the door. She let him in. Oh, he's back there in the bedroom. So he walked back to the bedroom. He said Andy was sitting on the end of his bed, like whatever, facing this way or whichever way. He was wearing his pajamas, had the remote control in his hand, going like this. I can't get this thing to work. Can you figure this out, Hunt? And that was one of his memories.
It would be a surreal moment.
Just walk into Andy's house. Yeah, hey, how you doing, Andy?
That's pretty funny.
Yep.
Actually, so we had a good time yesterday, and just so you'll know, there are enough stories that we couldn't tell you yesterday.
There's so many stories.
Oh my God.
We could be here for days
Yeah.
listening to his. I mean, he's got some of the coolest stories.
Yeah, he does.
And wasn't his mom involved in the Lost Colony in a very big way?
Yeah, his mom is like 96, 97.
She's still alive.
Still alive. And if you have any old postcards of the Lost Colony from the 60s or 70s, and there's a blondish haired lady on there,
That's her.
that's her. She was in it. She was in the Lost Colony for 70 some years or more.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
kidding.
That's a long time.
Crazy.
I know it's just.
But anyway, thanks for letting us have our chat yesterday. I thought maybe you might enjoy it. So, I did.
I can't believe Troy said Elizabeth City. I'm like, I have not been to Elizabeth City in 25 years. That blows my
Well,
mind.
get ready. You're going tomorrow.
I mean, I see the signs all the time when I'm driving
Yeah.
north, but I told myself if I don't have to leave this island unless it's like something urgent, I'm not.
We were just talking about there's a surefire bet there. Like after our broadcast at 2:30, there's a cookout over there. There's a Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A,
over there.
there's an Arby's,
There's an
a
Arby's
Burger.
over there
There's all the restaurants that
that we don't have access to.
There's
here.
Popeyes,
Yeah, Bojangles and all those places.
Bojangles, red
Yeah.
beans and rice. Didn't miss her.
Mhm.
Sorry. I love me some Popeyes red beans and rice.
Oh, do you?
I love red beans and rice from Popeyes.
Very
So good. Haven't had that. Well, no, Mr. D took Mama Rosie to Elizabeth City for. There's a Zaxby's. Yes.
Ooh, all right.
I think there's a Zaxby's in Chesapeake too. Yes, there is right there
Yeah.
at Battle at
Whatever they call it.
Hillcrest. Hillcrest, is that what it is? Hillcrest. Where you get off?
Edinburgh.
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's where the Cinema Cafe is. I don't know what that area is actually called.
Where is the Chick-fil-A? Somewhere in Elizabeth City.
It's there. Going going past the mall. Keep going.
There's a mall.
There.
Yeah, it shows.
Yeah.
We're going to be on Water Street, by the way, in Elizabeth City,
Near the waterfront.
near the waterfront, in the gazebo, and I guess that's Waterfront Park. Is what that's called.
Probably.
It sounds like a
is.
plan to me. But yeah, so we'll be there 12:30 to 2:30. We'll probably set up around 12, and then we'll be there making sure testing this and testing that. And then at 2:30, we'll pack up and come back across this part of the state.
It'll be a fun day.
I think so.
We haven't been on an adventure like that in a while.
No, we haven't. When was the last time we?
Sometime last summer. I think. Well, we went up there last year. We went up to Grandy for
Did we?
for the chicken place.
Oh, we did Royal Farms.
Royal
That's
Farms.
right.
Yeah.
We were there whenever it was, a year ago.
I hate when I get, it seems like a good idea when I give my information to something I'm interested in, and it says, "Can we send you texts about it?"
Dilate
And,
my
and
eyes,
then
maybe
I
we
get
can.
them like at the most inopportune time. So, and you got to look because it could be somebody trying to tell us something wrong.
Right, exactly.
Other than parents, she does a good job at that. Though.
Gary,
Scouts it out.
have a great weekend.
Are you leaving, Gare?
They're going to dilate your eyes. Then you're going to take your crazy sister to the doctor. How does that
Good
work?
luck with that. Should be an adventure
All
in
right.
its own right.
Stay safe. Hang on here.
All right, bow time coming up today in music. Next. Your station for the Killer Hits, 102.5, The Shark with Phil Collins and Take Me Home. 8:25, Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer Hits all day. Your Shark forecast looking a little breezy, but other than that, pretty nice.
Yeah, it's going to be a sunny one today, high 63 with that breeze. Mostly cloudy tonight, still breezy, down to 43. Winds gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Inland areas, you could see an overnight shower. Mostly sunny tomorrow, breezy 60, mostly sunny Sunday, and 58.
All right, we have 50 right now in Duck, 41 in the Hosky, 52 in Exit at 102.5 the Shark.
Let's do today in music.
All right, so it was 2011, and 8.5 feet tall concrete statue of Kurt Cobain's signature Fender Jag Stang guitar was unveiled in his hometown of Aberdeen, Washington on the 17th anniversary of his 1994 death. And he had committed suicide.
Shot himself in the head.
That's exactly right. In his home in Seattle. A guy named Gary Smith, who was working at Kurt's house doing something, discovered him 3 days later lying before the green. In the U.S. market research from NPD said iTunes surpassed Walmart in January and February. 12 downloads are considered equal to the sale of one CD album.
Oh, wow.
There's the
Okay.
equation. iTunes has sold more than 4 billion songs since its launch in 2003.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
In 1985, at 3:50 p.m., over 5,000 radio stations worldwide aired the charity single "We Are the World" by USA for Africa. Now, the single went to be #1 in the U.S., the UK, and most Western territories. It was written by Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie. The all-star cast included Stevie Wonder, Tina Turner, Bruce Springsteen, Diana Ross, Bob Dylan, Ray Charles, Daryl Hall, John Oates, Cyndi Lauper, Steve Perry,
Wow.
and Bob Geldof.
Now, if you've never seen it, Netflix has got this.
Like behind the scenes type
Yeah,
of
it's
thing.
called The Biggest Night in Pop or something like
Mhm,
that. And it's a fantastic story, especially if you were around then and you remember when it all was happening.
Well, was Waylon Jennings there and walked out?
Waylon Jennings was there, and he didn't like something that was going to go down.
I forgot what it was. And he's like,
And
yeah, I'm out.
No, he just left.
Mhm.
Done.
In 1984, Marvin Gaye's funeral took place at the Forest Lawn Cemetery in Los Angeles. Smokey Robinson, Stevie Wonder, Quincy Jones, Berry Gordy, and other Motown singers, writers, and producers all attended the service. In 1980, REM played their first gig ever when they appeared at St. Mary's Episcopal Church in Athens, Georgia.
For real.
That's kind of cool.
That is. All right, how about music birthdays? Who do we have?
There's a band called the Eli Young Band, country band. Well, Mike Eli of that band is 43 today.
All right.
Our local boy, sort of, you could call it that, Pharrell Williams.
Something in the water.
He is turning 51 today.
Happy birthday, Pharrell.
Pat Green, a country singer, 52.
Okay.
Mike McCready, he is the guitarist with Pearl Jam. He is 58. And Agnetha Folkskog.
That's pretty stinking good. I had to literally Google
Am I
this
right?
lady's name this morning and say, how do you pronounce it? And there's this guy that comes on
Folkskog.
there, and it was something like Agnetha Folkskog. So
Mhm.
I think you were pretty close.
She's-
She's with ABBA.
Yes, she
Yeah.
is one of the singers, and she is 74 today.
All right, that's today in music. That means one thing. It's bow time.
Yes, it is.
Your chance to qualify to win a two-piece chicken dinner from Bojangles just by doing what?
Text us the word Marvin, Marvin,
Marvin.
as in Marvin Gaye, and he was buried on this day. Right now, text it to 252-441-1025.
All right, news and weather together. Coming up within 10 minutes. More killer hits next.
Next to Panera Bread and Walgreens on Earring House Road. Earring House?
There you go. Victoria's got it figured out.
Done. All right, perfect.
All right, good job, Barry.
I feel like I have to sneeze again.
You've been sneezing all morning.
It's the pollen. I've even taken my Flonase. I've been
Really?
taking it for the past week. Oh, there's a Panera. Oh, wait. Oh, is there a Chipotle?
Probably.
Oh,
I think is Chipotle up by Walmart.
hold on. Let me see.
I think it is. I know there's a Plaza at Tech up there. Elizabeth City just hit the jackpot on food places if they're a chain. They're
Yes.
pretty much there.
Um,
Bethy, your nose hurts. I'm sorry.
Oh, is it from
Man.
blowing it so much because
I'm
of
sure.
allergies?
I'm sure it is.
It's got to be. The pollen is nuts. I agree with you. I cannot stop sneezing. Hold on. Chipotle, Elizabeth City.
Oh, to find out. See, our life revolves around food.
Hold on.
Apparently, it still does.
Chipotle, though.
Even
You
with
got
my
it. We use cookies, except Shore Pine Personal. Look perfect.
No. Maybe not.
Apex, Nashville, Boone, Burlington, Cary, Chapel Hill, Charlotte, Concord, Durham, Fayetteville, someplace that I can't pronounce, Garner, Gastonia, Goldsboro, Greensboro, Greenville, Hendersonville, Hickory, High Point, Holly Springs, Huntersville, Jacksonville, Kannapolis, Kernersville, Lenore, Matthews, Monroe, Mooresville,
Man.
no Elizabeth City.
Well.
Oh, what is wrong with maybe that's why I haven't been to Elizabeth City in 25 years.
Well, was there a Chipotle 25 years ago?
No. But that would be a reason I would go.
Yeah. See, this is crazy. We talked about this. This is how horseradish came up in Gary's whole thing. I can't eat spicy foods, not because I don't want to. I think it looks like people that enjoy spicy foods really enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they really or chilies or whatever.
Burrito bowl. Oh,
yeah. So
so good.
It's just something my taste buds.
Oh, nice.
I'm like on fire. Just can't do it. But horseradish, I can't. Isn't that weird?
It is
kind
of weird.
The bite that horseradish has, which can be pretty powerful.
Oh, the bite that wasabi, which is a green radish.
Yeah.
It basically goes and like clears out your sinuses.
Does it really? Okay.
Texas Roadhouse. I love Texas Roadhouse, Victoria.
Oh,
that's
boy.
awesome.
That's a cool place. It is.
And Wawa opens in about a month. Bethy's so excited. She can't wait.
Yes, it does. It looks like they're getting so close to
Oh, they're so close. They got the pumps.
Wawa.
They even had the sign. They even had like the sign up for the gas prices.
Wow.
Yep. I saw that the other day.
They're getting ready, folks. And understand, they've got fantastic pizza. Aaron, you guys better watch out.
Good morning, Floy.
And burgers, too. I mean, really, really good.
I've never had their pizza. I don't think I've ever had their.
I've had their wraps and like their chicken sandwiches and things over the years.
Yeah, I've had stuff like that because they used to have Wawas up in Winchester.
Sort of similar to the Sheets people.
I love Sheets.
Yeah, they're good too. They are.
I liked me some Sheets.
Here you go. I need some Sheets, man.
They had Sheets actually had a really good chicken Caesar salad.
Mm.
And I could order it. This is what I would do. I had the Sheets app. I would order it before I left my house and say that I'd be like, they'd say time of pickup. It would take me about 45 minutes to get to work. And the Sheets was about 3 minutes away from my work.
Okay.
So I would tell them I'd be picking it up in 42 minutes. So I'd stop,
right.
walk in. I was already paid for. I'd grab it.
Out the door
the door, get back in my car and be at work in 3 minutes. And then I'd have my lunch.
You're an app purchasing person.
Oh, I love my app.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got them all. Which one do you want?
Well, yeah, you've seen how you like.
Even when I did, like, all right, I have Jersey Mike's, I have Chipotle, mm-hmm. I have, hold on, I'm missing one. Mm-hmm.
Hello,
I have Pizza Hut, I have Wendy's, I have Subway, I have, what else? Hold on, I'm looking and making sure I have them all.
All right, so this would be a good question.
McDonald's,
if you could have another chain, Arby's. Sort of like fast food restaurant, it could be a Zaxby's, which seems like just a step up because you can go in and dine there.
I guess, maybe, yeah.
I guess. What would you pick? And then we're getting the Wawa, which is like the convenience store, but it's also like fast food. Who would you bring to the Outer Banks? Okay. Because I think we are restaurant rich here, but fast food kind of poor.
Right, because we have Taco Bell, KFC.
Arches,
yeah, Taco Bell, KFC, Wendy's, and McDonald's and Sonic.
And I think there's room for both. I mean, there's so many great restaurants here. Anything you want, it's just cool. But if you're just trying to slip in and out and get something quick, it's pretty good.
No sound. Is it me? It must be you. No, we have set. No.
Radio
I think she's talking here. Fuquay. Fuquay.
Fuquay Varina.
Fuquay. Who? What?
What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
Where are you reading that?
She said, parents said, Cindy, it's pronounced Fuquay. Oh, I must have, when I was calling out the names.
Yeah, I used to work there. I worked in, it was technically a Raleigh radio station, but that's where their studios were. Fuquay Varina.
Fuquay Varina. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, all right. I see that now.
AKS.
I've never heard of it.
And WAZZ. Wow.
Yeah, all right. So Bethy hears us, so it must be parents' no sound for her.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I never really had a Wawa that was right near me, Bethy. I had one, there was one up in Hagerstown, but I'd been to it a few times because I'd go up there in Maryland. But Sheets was what we had, and that's what I went to.
Right.
Chick-fil-A. Mike would bring a Chick-fil-A.
Oh, a lot of people agree.
See, I think I would go with either Chipotle
Something
Or
completely
maybe-
different.
or maybe Panera.
Chick-fil-A's, it's their chicken sandwich. That's what Chick-fil-A is.
See, I just like their little chicken. I get the little chicken
Those are good
nuggets.
too.
That's all I.
but the
I don't like
problem
chicken
is with the
sandwiches.
chicken nuggets, I have to get a tray of like 50 of them. That's expensive.
Yeah, you get the little box that has like
I know,
25 in it
But
or whatever.
they're
Yeah.
so good one at a time. One tastes like they're like potato chips. You just can't just keep on.
No, they're so good. Parent hates Chick-fil-A.
You don't like Chick-fil-A?
See, I like their nuggets. I'm not a chicken. I do not want a piece of chicken on a piece of
Mhm.
bread.
Okay.
Like
All right. I get
a
that.
breaded breast on a bun. Not doing it.
Okay.
Which is why I don't do the whole chicken biscuit things for breakfast either.
Right.
I'll take the chicken off, cut it,
Yeah.
dip it in buffalo wing sauce, and eat it. But I will not eat it on the bun.
I would. You know what, guys? I think for Dare County, I would take another Hardee's. I would. If you were just plain fast food, we lost the Burger King.
Right.
You know, you have to go to Grandy to
Sure.
get to Hardee's.
Right.
And that's
Mr. D is addicted to their country ham and egg biscuit thing that they have or
Mhm.
whatever. He
they do have
loves
good
that in the
biscuits
breakfast.
there, too, yeah. And then a Bojangles
Yes.
would be pretty cool. You know, so many we give away Bojangles stuff here all the time.
Uh-huh.
And you know, just
And there's
about
not one
half
local.
of the folks that listen to the Shark live where there's no Bojangles. But half of the people that do, they've got, once you get to the west of the Sounds in Elizabeth City, they're everywhere.
Right.
And so I think a Bojangles could be an order. I think that would be a popular order. You know?
Right. Wendy said, can you imagine the line at Chick-fil-A if there was
Oh.
one here? It would be
It would
crazy.
just be, well, just wait till the Wawa opens up.
That's gonna be a
I
nuts.
think it's going to be crazy.
It's gonna be a little nuts in the beginning, yes.
It really is.
See, I would want not a restaurant that specialized, like not necessarily a chicken restaurant, but something that offers like a variety. And see, that's the problem with like Chipotle. They do have the burrito bowls and they have the tacos, you know, and you can get different things. But you can get pork or beef or chicken, you know, or whatever, or no meat at all, whatever, that kind of thing.
I agree, Wendy. Yeah, they do a good job with those. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we can all go somewhere and get a flippin' awesome biscuit and something at a restaurant
Hmm.
that serves breakfast. That's completely different.
Right.
That's why I think that there's room for both.
Right.
So,
Plus, you can just Hardy should pull in the drive-thru and get it, and you
yeah.
go. You don't have to go in and sit down and wait.
Good job,
Um,
Darren. I agree.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm real happy that's coming.
Well, the
Right.
fact that it's all the way up there, all 4 miles up there, you know, that's a long way.
Right. Isn't it weird how our brains think like that?
I know, it's crazy. Well, the other day I had to go to my bank, and my bank is all the way up at 5th Street. I'm like, I have to go all the way up there.
The truest.
Yes.
I got you. Well,
But we were going by. We were
they were
going by there.
BB&T.
Yes.
And at one time, they had a branch at the mall, that empty bank-looking building just south of the mall. That was a BB&T, and I believe there was one in Manio.
Okay.
Manio one, I think, closed first,
Okay.
and then they closed the one in Nags Head.
Okay.
I was kind of bummed about that because I lived in Manio. I
Right.
didn't have one in Manio or Nags Head.
All right.
But I still have a checking account there, but also have a checking account with one of the banks in Manio, too.
Right. So that makes it easier.
Yeah. So,
That makes sense. No, I just.
right.
Anyway, all of a sudden, sleepy though.
Right. Victoria, you like Chick-fil-A?
It's frozen.
Announced yesterday that a group of suspects were arrested on April 3rd.
Hang on just a
following
second.
months
Hold on a
long
second.
investigation of residents in Powers Point. Several of the suspects charged with possessing fentanyl are currently being held on no bond and closed
Put on
since
program name or
2022. The graveyard of the Atlanta Museum
external.
of Hatteras, which has undergone
Right, we're still on.
major transformation.
Hang on, guys. We gotta listen to this for a second.
Troubleshooting.
Oh no, it's moving again.
Okay. It should be okay.
Okay.
For more news.
See, I even like Arby's. Oh wow.
Yeah, it loses its sense of
Yeah,
time.
it did. 100%. Now it's gonna be dead air.
No.
On 2.5,
Oh, okay.
It's not until the next one starts.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Behind the scenes, the morning radio show.
Uh-huh.
We're talking shop here.
Right.
Anyway.
So no, I think I would like an Arby's actually.
You do?
Because the Arby's has the roast beef. They also have
You know,
burgers.
I
They
would-
also have the sandwiches.
Yeah. The market fresh sandwich.
They're making. They have the meats.
That's what they say. Man. I would agree.
Commercials get me how they know the customers so well. All right, what the Chick-fil-A commercials, the Wawa. I don't know which commercials.
Which ones are you talking about? Just in general or a specific restaurant? Fast food place. Victoria.
Arby's. Oh, the Arby's closed in Elizabeth City. See, I always go to the one and they already tried an Arby's there. I know. It was where Ladles was.
That's right.
Ladles is where Arby's was, I should say. But no, I whenever we go up to Chesapeake, Virginia Beach, whatever, we always stop at Hillcrest. Is it Hillcrest? Is that the road you take? Get off the exit to get to Battlefield.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
It's got the Target.
Yes.
It's got the
Uh-huh.
Walmart.
Uh-huh.
It's got the Cinema Cafe,
Uh-huh,
the
it's got the chili-
Zaxby's, the Wawa,
Uh-huh.
the Chick-fil-A,
The Dunkin' Donuts, the Arby's, the
the
whole
barbecue
kit and caboodle.
wing restaurant.
But we always stop by that Arby's.
Yeah, the Bourbon Barrel
Uh-huh.
place. All those cool.
And it was a KFC way back when. Wow.
Does anybody remember the Taco Bell that was in Kill Double Digits? Boy, I do. I think it's where the Verizon building is.
I think you're
I
right.
think it is.
That sounds
I remember
about
pulling
right.
in there every day before I would head to work. I worked the afternoon show on Surf 106.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be coming from Helga Street where I lived. And I'd pull into that drive-through and I'd get 2 49-cent tacos. Tacos for 49 cents.
That's
Those
crazy.
were the days.
See, I used to love
Mhm.
their Mexican pizzas at Taco Bell.
Okay.
They still have them, but they're just different. Oh yeah. Gotta walk Kruger before work. Oh, Bethy's got to go to work.
See you later. Have a good weekend, Bethy.
Bye, Biggie Ruger. Tell boyfriend
Okay.
Cindy said hi. Oh my goodness. So I'm thinking we might be getting a dog, which we can talk about next week.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about a little bit. They're
Yeah.
they're looking for another dog. A
We're
golden.
looking. It's been time.
Golden
Yeah,
retriever?
since Zuzu
Okay.
left us at the end of September.
Yep.
It's time.
I think we're getting close. We've been longer than you guys.
Yes, you have.
By a year
Year.
or more.
Mm-hmm.
But we feel like if we get one dog, we're going to have to get two, and they're probably going to have to be a little older, so they might be rescue dogs,
Right.
which is okay with me. I'm willing to wait for the right situation. In the summer, our schedules are so wacky. I feel guilty about leaving one dog in the house.
Right.
Even I think if I think it's safe and being well taken care of, it's just on the mind. Dogs are pack kind of. They're
Right.
pack
Mr.
rated.
D only wants one. And he said that way I can give all my love to one.
There you go.
So
So we don't know. I mean, we've got one family member wants a King Charles Spaniel. One other family member wants a Dachshund hot dog.
I love them, but they are so bad about
Right.
peeing in the house.
The other one would want a big dog, like some kind of really beautiful hunting dog. Not so much a chocolate lab or anything like that. But there's so many of those
Like
wiry
a German short-haired
like one
pointer,
of those wire. Maybe.
like my daughter
Yeah.
has.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say German Shepherd. So.
No, German short-haired pointer.
Yeah,
That's
so
Lainey
I
is.
don't know if a big dog is the right thing for us either. We're very relaxed, but at the same time, or edgy at the same time, you know. And I think that would put me on edge, especially if it wanted to jump on my lap for everything, and it weighed 100 pounds. I couldn't handle that.
A friend of mine had a Great Dane,
Yeah.
and literally when I would always get down on the floor with it instead of
Mhm.
it trying to jump up on. And as soon as I'd sit down, it was one of those. It would lean on me and sit on my lap and think it was a lap dog, and it was a Great Dane. It was huge.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so that'll be an adventure. We already announced this on our Facebook page. Something to look forward to next week. I know, boy,
That's
And
the way.
Wendy and Karen,
I like
we are
it.
going to be interviewing
That's the
Henry
way,
Wayne Casey
I
Casey,
like it.
from Casey and the Sunshine Band.
So excited.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. Of course, they're coming to the Outer Banks Memorial Day weekend.
MusicOBX.com if you want to get tickets. 25th of May.
Yep.
They are on sale now.
Absolutely. So anyway, all right, we're going to roll credits and kick this Friday off in style. We're going to kick it to the curb, use it up, and get right into the
So
weekend.
you mean I can go home and take a nap?
Nope.
Oh,
Not yet. Nope. Sorry. We've got to work on tomorrow's remote.
oh yeah, you're right. We do.
We can't get to Elizabeth
Yeah.
City and forget something. We're the
Uh,
worst about. I mean,
We're normally
I make
pretty
a list. She
good.
makes a list, and she asks me if we
We're
got
pretty
this.
good. We have this, and then it's
I
like,
ask
oh
her to
no,
get
we
it.
don't. We need that. Yep.
And
But you
but
still have a bunch of it in there still from Monday.
I did. Yep. Then when we went up to the out at OBX
Okay,
Chevy.
Chevy.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've got our new tent. I've got our table, and
The 2 stools.
gonna need the table skirt.
We're gonna need the tablecloth.
Yeah,
It's.
See, we're
I
already
think I put
starting.
it back there.
Okay.
I put it back where it
You
belongs.
that's right. You got all washed and everything. Thanks to Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Jill. But anyway,
It was Joe.
I don't think Ray could pull that off. He might. I don't know. I just know guys.
Yep. Yep.
Anyway,
Yep.
yeah, Victoria, you have a good one too. We love you guys. Be safe,
And
have
we'll
fun, and as my
and,
grandma said, if you can't be good,
be good at it.
be good at it.
Yep. Peace.